Hello, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Today's message is a little bit more specific than what I tend to normally do. I sat down this morning at my desk to just kind of connect and see if there were any messages that wanted to come through. And a very kind of more specific you'll know it's for you if you're kind of in a point in your life where you have been letting go of a lot of things. You're in this kind of a period of change, transformation, that kind of thing. Maybe you've let some things go, whether it's belief systems, old ways of being, the way you think about yourself, jobs, people, that kind of thing. So, of course, use your own discernment. Don't make anything fit ever. These videos are more to be used as a mirror, so it can be kind of maybe confirming what you already know to be true for yourself. So this came through. At first, there was a lot of visuals. For one thing, the color green. So I was getting a lot around green in the heart chakra. So if this message is for you, I'm speaking to someone that's probably been doing a lot of work around like self-love and just the way how you value yourself, self-worth, letting go of a lot of beliefs and conditioning and habits and ways of being that do not honor yourself. Like recovering people pleasing, kind of putting other people, working on releasing the habit of putting other people above your own, health and well-being. So this was a message for people who have been working through that and are doing that, and you're now at a point where you have let a lot of that stuff go, and it's this kind of tipping point where, so the visual I got was basically like if say you've agreed to meet a friend, they're going to come to your house at a specific time, and so when that time comes, you're looking out the window waiting for them to come. And that was kind of the example I got where you're going to have new opportunities coming in that are in alignment with this new way of being that you've been cultivating and creating, that's in alignment with your energy now. And so the way you would the message was about so when you have a friend that's going to be coming to your house, you're meeting with each other, there's no worry or anxiety. Are they coming? Are they not? It's like you've agreed on this time. They're going to get to your house at 8:00. You're not going to be standing at the window at 5:00 looking, wondering where they are. It's you go around that time, when to expect them, they're coming. In the meantime, you can go about your life, your day, doing things you need to do. And when that time comes, then they come and then you go. And that's that. There's no anxiety, worry. Are they coming? Are they not? It's I know they're coming at this time and I'll be ready when they come. And that was kind of the message from Spirit for those of you that are in this kind of time of change where there are these new opportunities, these new things that are going to be coming in that you've been, manifesting, creating. And it could be, that's the energy coming in, and the way that plays out for each and every one of you is going to be different, because it could be in the form of people coming into your life. There was a strong message around people, new people coming into your life, and that could be friendships, people that are going to help support you in the work you're doing, creative endeavors. It could be romantic relationships, but that wasn't so much what I was getting. It was more support systems. So true friendships, maybe for a lot of you that this resonates, the person I'm speaking to, maybe you haven't had a lot of friendships that feel fully in alignment. You've had friendships where maybe you can, not that you can't be authentically you, but just feeling there's a little bit something missing. They don't totally get you. Maybe you can't be your full weirdo self with them or whatever. And so really this message around a community coming towards you, that was another, the imagery that I got was, like people coming to your house. And it was people coming to your house and you're alone. So very much like, I think these new opportunities, whether it's people or, you know, someone that's going to connect you with something for work or a new hobby or something that's going to be very healing for you, whatever this new opportunity is, it is going to be very healing and supportive of who you are now. I don't think it's going to be no, I won't even say that. It's going to be healing and supportive and in alignment with this version of yourself that you've created. And I think it's going to come when you're alone. Like, it's not, this might not be the case for everyone, but this was the way it came through to me, where it's like you're sitting alone at home and then a visitor, someone you weren't expecting, drops by and comes when you're alone. So I was getting this vibe, like, it's going to be when you're very much in your own energy, and like maybe you're going out and, you know, your intuition tells you to go somewhere a certain day, or it's something when you're kind of alone, just in your own energy, not, you know, at a party with a lot going on and then you meet someone. Not to say it can't happen that way, but the message I got was very much for those that it's a collective where it's going to happen when you're kind of off doing your own thing, not surrounded with a lot of other stuff going on. So really kind of like encouraged to listen to those intuitive nudges and hits that you get. If you know, decide you want to drive a certain way one day, that's different than what you normally do, or you just get this sudden urge to go to some place, or, you know, whatever it is, listening to those, the synchronistic, you know, our intuition speaks to us a lot through synchronicities and just these deep feelings that we can't really explain. And so being encouraged to kind of listen to that, because that could be the way that, you know, spirit brings in these new opportunities. And being open to the unexpected, because when, you know, you create this new, you know, kind of foundation for yourself, and your you know, reality is reflecting back to you this new version of yourself, it's going to be maybe sometimes unfamiliar energy because you haven't experienced. We're still like anchoring that in. So being open to the unexpected ways things can come in, because things are going to look different than the way, you know, your life has been up to this point, just because you've let so much go and just you're creating this new, you know, it's like new coding for your game. So there's going to be new ways of things happening and allowing things to happen that way and to even be easy. But part of that comes with really trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. So those were the two major like visuals I got. A lot was, so it's really just about, you're in this period of change and these new opportunities are coming in, and it felt very much like it's going to be happening soon. It's not like, you know, going back to the friend example of you're waiting for your friend, they're supposed to come at 8 and, you know, this is like the night before. It feels very much like your friend's supposed to come at 8 and it's like a quarter of. Like, that's how the energy felt. Like things are coming in soon, so be on the lookout. Be at the window looking, and you do not have to be nervous or scared or like, oh, what if I miss it? What if this? What if yada yada? You're very much going to know. You'll know, just as you would know when you're looking out the window and your friend pulls in the driveway and you're like, oh, that's them, I can go now. That's how it's going to be. Like, you can be very much at peace knowing what's for you won't miss you. You're going to know when it comes. Like, you don't have to be living in this anxiety of, what if I don't know? What if I miss it? You will very much know. And it feels very soon that these things are going to start happening, like within the next few months, you know, going into this new year. So to be on the lookout. Another message that, I don't know if it's related, but it came through, and it was about the throat chakra, protecting your throat chakra. So it seemed more along the lines like, if you're a singer, if you were a speaker, you use your voice a lot, protecting it, and that like you're supporting it, maybe drinking herbal teas or taking, I don't know, just, this is not medical advice at all, but just doing things that are supportive of the throat from like a health standpoint, a physical standpoint. Maybe even like when you're going out in the cold, wearing scarves, like protecting. That was just a little side thing that came through. And then along the same lines, protecting your throat, and that being very discerning of how you use your voice, who you're giving advice to, who you're giving your opinion to, who you're giving your time and energy to. Like, don't waste it on, deaf ears. Don't and this is part of like this transformation that you're going through, or that you've gone through, of like really valuing yourself so much and loving yourself so much that you don't feel the need to just like verbal diarrhea on people, or like over explain yourself, or have to let everyone know what you're doing. Like, you know when to hold back, and you know when your energy, your advice will be helpful and valued, and you're no longer giving it to areas where it's not going to be valued. And that's a lesson that whoever I'm speaking to, you very much have like learned that lesson in these past cycles. And this is going to be a great new chapter for you, like knowing it's so freeing and liberating when you just know how to use your voice in that way, and you're not overextending yourself and feeling like you need to over explain and defend yourself. Like, you've let go of all that. So just another that was another little message. It's just about protecting and supporting the throat chakra, your voice. What else? I think that was it. I hope that made sense. I want to end with just, I love flipping through books that I feel called to, like pulled to, and to see what the message is, like what message wants to be shared when I do these videos. And so once again, I'm going to just open to a page from it's 1,200 words. And I want to see what word does Spirit want to share with this collective that will be helpful in some way. Okay. Kismet. That's the word my finger went to. Fate or destiny. Elaine's parvenu background hardly seemed destined to make her part of our group, but Kismet has made her an important social contact. How perfect is that? Because we're talking about social connections, people coming in that are going to be really important for your social circle, supportive of you on this next journey. They're coming in soon. I very much think it's going to be fated encounters that you're going to be having, and it's going to feel so magical and exciting, because I think up until this point, life's probably not felt so magical and easy, and like, oh my God, I needed to know, I needed help with this creative project, and then I just met this person who happens to be like looking for someone, or like is very knowledgeable in that particular area, and it's like Kismet, fate, destiny. I love that. Okay. So I will leave it there, sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next one.